Hello, my intelligent students from all over the world. Are you ready to do these problems together? So let's get started. Here says the table below shows the number of people seated at each table in the restaurant. Use the data in the frequency table to find the mean absolute deviation of the number of people seated at table. To find the mean absolute deviation, first of all, I have to find the mean. And then the deviation, absolute deviation of any data. And then I will go to find the mean absolute deviation. I will explain further. But first of all, to find the mean here, we see we have a table here. The first column shows the number of people. For example, the first row shows me the 5 people, okay, seated on the table, and I only have one table that 5 people sit behind it. And here I have zero table that 6 people sit behind it. Here I have 3 tables. So to find all the people at the restaurant, I have to multiply the number of people by the frequency. How many tables with 5 people? I save one table, so I have 5 people here. And how many tables? 0 tables with 6 people. So 0. And how about here? 3 tables with 7 people. So 21 people here. And how about this one? 9 tables with 8 people. So it would be 72. And how about here? 9 times 12 gives me 108 people here. And here I have 70. Here I have 44. And here I have 24. So it's a product of f and x. Now I go to find the total number of these tables. How many tables do we have? If I add them up, 1 and 3 gives me 4, and 4 plus 9 gives me 13. 13 plus 12 gives me 25, and 25 plus 7 gives me 32, 32, and 4, 36, and 2, 38. So I have 38 here. And here, when I add all these numbers up, I will get 5 plus 21, 26, and I add all of them up, plus 72, plus 108, plus 70, plus 44, plus 24. Let me write here, total, which gives me 344. Okay, to find mean, I say mean equals the sum of all the data that I have with sum of all data divided by the number of data. That means my frequency. So my mean because equals 344 divided by 38, which is almost 9.05. My mean is 9.05. That means the average eye of people behind each table equals almost 9. So I go to find the mean absolute deviation. First of all, I bring another table, and first of all, I try to write the deviation of any data, absolute deviation of any data. So for the first one, my number is 5, and 5 minus 9.5, but I have to get an absolute value of this difference, which gives me 4.05. So let me write it down. 4.05. For the second one, I say 6 minus 9.05. So I say 6, absolute value of 6 minus 9.05, which gives me 3.05. So I will write it down here, 3.05. And I will go further for all of these number, which I say 7 minus 9.05, absolute value of it, and 8 minus 9.05, and here 9 minus 9.05. And here 10 minus 9.05, absolute value. That means I only write the distance of any data from the mean. So the reason I put absolute value of 11 minus 9.05, 12 minus 9.05, and I will write all the answer here in this column, the absolute deviation, which gives me 2.05, 1.05, and 0.05, and 0.95, and then 1.95. Let me erase this operation here and continue to write 2 point. The last one is 2.95. Okay, now I go to put all the frequency here, which is 1, 0, 3, 9, 12, and 7, 4, and 2. Again, here it's absolute deviation. Here is all my frequency that I bring here, and I want to find the mean absolute deviation. To find it, first of all, I have to find the product of frequency and the absolute deviation of any data. So I say F times absolute deviation of each data. So I say 1 times 4.05 gives me 4.05. Here I have 0. 3 times 2.05 gives me 6.15. And 9 times 1.05 gives me 9.45. Here for this one I will have 0.60. Here 7 times 0.95 gives me 6.65. And the next one would be 7.80, and the next one would be 5.90. Now I have to find the total of frequency. The total that I find, total here would be 38. I have from the previous one here. And now if I add all this data up, would be the answer 40.60. Now to find the mean absolute deviation, as I said, the sum of all the data divided by the number of that data. That means 40, 0.6 divided by 38. So the mean absolute deviation here is 1.07. So we are done here. And if you like this problem, please share it with your friends and stay tuned till next time.